Hey guys, what is up? Today we have come out to Arlington, Texas to River Legacy Parks to explore what is called the Haunted Forest. So we're gonna go and try to find Hell's Gate, which is a place where Union soldiers were supposedly hung during the Confederacy. So we're gonna go see if we can find it. It's a very steep and long drop down to the river. Definitely do not want to fall down there. Must be why they have this makeshift fence here. Possibly. Alright, so Hell's Gate. After doing some research on the internet, I have found that some people say it's in one part of the park, and some people say it's in a different part of the park. So hopefully we can at least find one section, or one of the areas where it is supposed to be. Now if you read online, they say it's on a trail deep in the woods, surrounded by trees and marsh and all that stuff. So hopefully we are headed the right way. Also, I was reading people have claimed to have heard voices, screams, prayers, and even seen a red-headed general out here in these woods. These woods are called the Haunted Forest because they are supposed to be, I believe, the most haunted woods either in the US or the world. I'm not sure. They are supposed to be haunted. It's getting very, very narrow through here. Got a duck to get through. Now, I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be looking for on this trail. I've seen a few pictures of it, but that's about it. And while we are here, we are going to find the Screaming Bridge as well. Alright, we are still on the search for the elusive Hell's Gate. Hopefully we will find it very soon. Looks like there once was a bridge here. Not anymore, however. It has been long gone. All that's left is the pillars. Still pretty darn cool. Well, we're back on the main trail. I followed the directions, but I couldn't find it down there. So we're gonna see if maybe we can find it somewhere else. A nice little bridge overlooking the river here. Except for there, it looks like the steps are all broken down. And there is the wonderful Trinity River. Still searching. Well, we hit the end of the paved trail, so now we are back on these back unpaved trails again. Ooh, and we have made it to Fun Town, which is where the other Hell's Gate is supposed to be, somewhere around here. Ooh, that's pretty steep to go down on a bike. That would be fun though. Just steep. Well guys, this is the other Hell's Gate, supposedly. As you can see, one fence post there and the other right there. And supposedly they would march Union soldiers back to a tree and hang them. And it is said that the gate was the last thing that they saw before they were hung. Now I don't know where they would have been hung at, but very interesting. We're gonna walk this trail because there is the gate. So I suppose, since that was the supposed last thing they saw, before they were hung, the gate would be up there. So they would have probably been hung somewhere around here. There might have been not so many trees at that time though. But I don't know. There's a whole bunch of tiles right there. Very interesting. What's this wood sign say? Oh, Fun Town Ridge Loop. Well guys, we couldn't find the other Hell's Gate that I have seen, or that I've heard is somewhere in here. That is one of the Hell's Gate that I know of, that I've seen from videos and pictures, but supposedly there is another one in this park somewhere. And guys, we have made it to the Screaming Bridge. So this bridge is actually not the original Screaming Bridge. The original Screaming Bridge is probably about a mile north, maybe a little less. So this Screaming Bridge here that they have made it now, basically a long time ago, I don't remember what year it is, but basically a carload of teenagers were coming home from a high school football game, driving down what was a road at the time. It is no longer a road anymore. And the kids were excited and came across this bridge, and a car coming on the other side supposedly did not have its headlights on. Now I don't know which way either one of them were coming from, but supposedly they did not have their headlights on. The other car didn't, and they crashed into one another. Basically both cars exploded and then plunged into the river below. And so that is why this is now called the Screaming Bridge. The real Screaming Bridge is about a mile north of that way, and when it existed, it went over a ravine that is no longer there, but basically some teenagers decided to play a prank and burn the bridge down, and the other car that went across it didn't see it, and they plunged into the ravine below. Now that bridge no longer exists and the ravine is no longer there because it's been all filled in, but that is the story of the real Screaming Bridge and the story of this Screaming Bridge. Very interesting. And it's quite a bit of a drop to down there. And obviously the road went that way at one time. No longer does it go that way. Across the bridge, and as you can see, it is very narrow, only good for one car. And I guess when it's very dark out here, you would not be able to see another car coming at you without its headlights. And I'm sure they were probably going way too fast and collided. And still, somehow, I'm sure this bridge was fixed after that, because I don't see, I guess if you took out a chunk of this concrete wall, you could fall down there. They did have it blocked off for some time. Ooh, spider webs. And as you can see, it has been cut, and I'm pretty sure they just finally gave up on it and said, you know what, people want to be on the bridge, let them be on the bridge. It's interesting the stuff you find out here. A car tire, even though there is no roads back here. Just very interesting. That's kind of neat. Washboard Alley. Huh. Kind of cool. Found the old swimming hole, although not sure you'd want to go swimming in there too much. There's a lot of wasps around here too. Gotta be careful. There's a whole bunch of bricks right here. Interesting. I don't know if maybe a house was here at one time. That side too. You guys know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I'm fascinated with abandoned things. Maybe that's a rabbit hole down there. Very cool. I love abandoned things and old ghost towns and stuff like that. So when I find cool things like that, I have to stop and check them out. Alright guys, well, we're back on the path trying to find where the other supposed Hell's Gate might be at. So let's see if maybe we can find it again. Well, I don't really think this is it, but it is still very cool nonetheless. A couple of posts here and a small one there, but I still do not think that is it. There is fencing around it for some reason though. Don't know why. Very, very intriguing. There's a nice swampy little pond here. Perfect for some water moccasins, but I don't see any right now. Probably a good thing. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. We are back to the parking lot now. And so we found the one Hell's Gate and the bridge. However, the other Hell's Gate we couldn't find, but oh well. At least we found one in the bridge, and it was fun. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.